One of the great reasons to come to the workshop is to really get tips on how you can be more effective in your school district. With me is a business official, a business administrator, Pepe. Pepe, where are you a business administrator, and how long have you been a business administrator?
Hi Ray, I've been a business administrator for the City of Summit Public Schools for the last 5 years. In total, I've been a business administrator for about 15 years.
Okay, and I know personally that Lou was also a board member before he became a business administrator.
Yes, sir.
Lou, you did a program on how districts can get the most out of their bank. Right. That's sometimes people just think banking is not really something to look at. Why should they be looking at saving money in there?
Well, you know, it's a very good question. Banking, like anything else, it's something that you have to review in the whole operations of the district. And what really is key is with any relationship, if you don't feel that it's a good relationship and that you're getting the most out of that relationship, it's time to go out to the market. We were in a situation in the City of Summit where we were actually paying money to bank when you start looking at fees, and we were not getting any interest on our investments. So it really paved the way for a good opportunity to put out an RFP. And we're very fortunate. We have 15 major branches in the City of Summit. So with 15 different banks, the RFP, we were able to keep it within the city, and of the 15, we got 4 responses, and at the end of the day, Investor Savings came out clearly ahead in the process.
And where were some of the areas that you saved a little bit of funds?
Well, in the first year alone, we saved about $65,000. And the first thing was elimination of fees, and the second was actually getting interest on every dollar invested. So what a lot of times people fail to look at is how much money you have to have on deposit before you start getting the first dollar of interest. And in our case, we were now enjoying interest rates, it's funny to say, 0.4, which is very high when you look at the Fed rate at 0.25. But compensating balances, it really deters a lot of savings on investment when you have to have $4 million before you start getting the first dollar of interest.
If I heard you correctly, Lou, it seems that with banking, like other things, you should be constantly looking at it, seeing if you get a better deal.
Oh, absolutely. One of the best questions that was asked of us during the presentation was, how often do I go out and check the market? And I said, that's a great question. I would say at a minimum, 3 to 5 years in that type of a relationship. However, with any relationship, if you're not satisfied with where you are, you should be out looking. But even if you're comfortable, even if you feel that you have a good relationship, it still behooves you to go out and check the market and make sure that people are being held accountable and that level of service continues to go in the direction of the board.
Thank you, Lou.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Great.
Good seeing you.
I'd like to thank Lou Pepe for joining me. If you missed his presentation, I think you got a little bit of how you can save money through banking.